Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 24th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we're going to continue our discussion on numeric functions and check out a few more. So the first function that we're going to have a look at is the log function, and it is used to compute the natural logarithm of numbers, right? And to use this function you have to import the math module. So I'll do that by typing in import math, and now we can use all the functions in the math module. And as I said, the first one that we're going to check out is the log function. So you type in math.log, and let's say you want to find out the natural logarithm of the number 5. You simply pass 5 as an argument to the function. That is, you type in 5 between the parentheses, and you get the result as 1.60943. And we know that if we calculate the log of something to the base that same thing, then the result is 1. So if I check out the natural log of the constant e, then the answer to this should be 1, and it is 1 indeed, right? And this is to find the natural log of things. If you want to find out the log of things to the base 10 instead, then you use the log 10 method, right? But you still have to use the math module because it's not, it doesn't exist independently, it exists in the math module. And you type in log 10, that's the name of the function, and within parentheses you pass in your argument. So let's say I want to calculate the natural log of, the log to the base 10 of 2. I know the value is 0.3010. When I press the enter key, I see the result as 0.30102999, and it follows. So if I calculate the log to the base 10 of 10, I know that the result to that should be 1, and it is 1 indeed. And the next function that we're going to check out is the max function, and it's really useful. And you don't have to use the math module for this function. You can use it with with a lot of things. And we're going to check out more applications of max function later on in the course. But for the time being, let's use it with numbers. So what the max function does is it takes in a list of arguments, not just one argument, but you can pass in as many numbers as you want. You just have to separate your numbers with the comma symbol, and it returns the maximum value of those numbers. So let me just type in some random numbers like 10 and 15 and 20 and then maybe 45 and then negative 18, right? So when I press the enter key, I see that the maximum of this result of this set is 45, right? So out of these numbers, 45 is the largest number. And another function that is very useful is the min function. And obviously if the max function returns the largest value, the min function will return the least value. So let me type in some numbers as arguments to this function: 11 and 19 and let's say 17 and 6 and negative 213, right? So the answer is negative 213 because it's the least value, right? And the last function that we're going to check out in this tutorial is the round function, and that is used to round off numbers, right? So if suppose you want to round off and again, to use this function you don't have to use the math module. It exists independently because it's one of the most frequently used functions. So that's why people thought that they should have it in standard library instead of keeping it just in the math module. So you type in round, and let's say you want to round off 17.457 to 2 decimal places. You type in the first number, put a comma, and then the number of decimal places that you want. When I do that, I see the number rounded off to 2 decimal places, and the result is 17.46. So that's it for now. In the next tutorial, we're gonna wrap up our discussion. We're gonna try to wrap up our discussion on numeric functions. And thank you so much for watching this video. You may subscribe to my channel in case you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.